Nia. Welcome to Khmer Voices, where we shine a spotlight on the achievements of the Cambodian diaspora around the world. I'm your host, Sunny, aka Vanny. My solo episode that nobody asked for, but I'm holding myself accountable because I want to appear on video more. So if you're listening to this, you should hop on over to YouTube if you want to see my face. I I do want to be more comfortable in front of the camera. So practice makes progress, right? I'm not aiming for perfection. I'm aiming for progress right now. And yeah, here it is. It's been just over 3 months since I left my 9 to 5. So in this episode, I will be giving you an update on how things are going. Then I am going to be sharing 4 takeaways that I've gleaned from my conversations with Khmer Voices guests. I'll share what surprised me most so far on this podcasting journey. And then I will talk about the future of Khmer Voices. All right, let's get started. Okay, so what's going on right now? I'm going to be taking a break for the summer. So it's mid-June now, and kids are going to be done school in by late June, and we are going to have a good time together. They're not going to be in summer camp this summer. They're going to be spending time with me. But I do want to release some solo episodes because what I plan with my voices, I think some people may not be able to fit in what I'm trying to do. So I want to be able to highlight them. So you may hear a couple bonus episodes, a couple interview ones. Maybe I'll hop on for a solo. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. I have 2 more episodes to publish for this season 2, and it's going to go out with a bang. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, it's my last episode. I think it's going to be really good. Well, I know it's going to be really good. All right, on to my 4 takeaways. So, takeaway number 1. Identity is a journey. I saw on threads today or yesterday that being in your 40s is like reclaiming what you were in when you were a child. But for me, that's not the case. I think that for me, it's more like building, understanding who you are right now and building on that and shedding everything else. Whereas I felt like, in my 20s and 30s, I was, I kept on adding to it. I kept on trying to figure out who I was. In my 40s, I feel like I'm starting to know who I am. And I'm letting go of parts of me that don't speak to me anymore. So yeah, I don't think you'll ever feel like, you've reached this part in your life where you're like, yes, this is exactly who I am and I'm not going to change. Yeah, you're going to change. You're going to continue changing in your 40s anyways. Okay, second takeaway I'd like to share with you is um finally realizing how much sacrifice my parents made for me and my brothers and sisters. Like everyone else, parents, or excuse me, children of refugees, we know the sacrifices that our parents made, but I didn't understand the depth of it. I didn't understand that they didn't have choices. I didn't understand that they were just trying to survive day after day because life was so comfortable. They made life so comfortable that you didn't feel what they were feeling, which, wow, that just says a lot about our parents, right? A third takeaway I want to talk about is one that I keep hearing over and over with my guests. It's to start imperfectly. It beats waiting. If you're just waiting for that right moment, nothing's going to happen. Okay, guys, I really didn't want to do this video. I really didn't. But I'm starting imperfectly. Like, I don't have the lighting. I'm using my iPhone. I have this cheap portable mic. It's actually one of those lavalier mics. And then I bought this thing, and see, it comes off. I put on stickers, and the lavalier mic is here. There you go. I may have messed with the audio a bit there, but yeah, but it works for now. Works for now. Starting perfectly. Now that my audience is somewhat growing, I want to be able to give you guys better content too. So why not just start now, and then when more people discover me, my content will be better. But yeah, talking to Denise, I asked her, Denise Meek of the Khmer Collective, I asked her, well, you want to do an exhibit and you want to travel to these spots. I think she was talking about a traveling exhibit actually. But yeah, she wants to do all that, but she also has a full time job as a fashion merchandiser. And she travels a lot for the Khmer Collective now too. And she wants to continue the work that she's doing there. So I asked her, like, girl, how are you going to do it? And she's like, I don't know, but I'm going to do it. I'll get it done. And then Bori, G Funk Supreme, rapper from California, and he also runs the Instagram community. He is also a painter. And I didn't know this. I saw this on Threads when he shared one of his paintings. I'm like, whoa, a beautiful work. But yeah, he's only done 3. And he says that, the first time it wasn't very good. Like, he just wanted to do it. But, he started imperfectly. And then there's Dorothy Chow of Death in Cambodia and Life in America. She's got one of the best podcasts out there, not just for our community, but, in my opinion, in the world. Like, her podcast is in the university. I forget which university, but yeah, it's there. It's in the archives of a university. And obviously, there's a digital archive as well with her podcast. So when she started the podcast, she didn't know what she was doing either. She just Googled how to start a podcast. She got a mic and started recording with her dad. But yeah, so just starting perfectly. It just beats waiting. Same with my podcast. I don't know what I was doing. I started with audio only. And I think I'm going to continue audio only for my interviews. I feel like when you're on video, a lot of people, including myself, I get a little self-conscious. I don't really like seeing myself on video, but I am trying to embrace this uncomfortableness more because I want to improve and I want to give you guys better content and more content too. All right. So the fourth takeaway I want to share is community doesn't build itself. So when I moved here in 2008, up until last year, I'd say, I didn't feel like I was part of a community. Sure, I had my friends, but I didn't feel like I was part of something bigger. So when I started this podcast, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect to build a community here. I knew that I would meet people all over the world because that was my vision. I wanted to connect with people all over the world, but I did not know that I would be initiating a movement here in Vancouver as well. So when I met Sopetra Hang, who was a culture consultant at Cambodian rock band play here in Vancouver, we I just interviewed him for the podcast, and then we had the same vision in trying to establish something here. Actually, we didn't even that wasn't even initially what we wanted to do. We just wanted to celebrate the 50th anniversary, not celebrate it, excuse me. We just wanted to acknowledge in a big way the 50th anniversary of the fall of Phnom Penh. So, yeah, we decided to get together and start a group, start the Cambodian Cultural Center. And here we are, 3 events later, and planning some more. I've got some programs done, Khmer cooking classes, Khmer language classes, some Rubam dancing going on too, and hopefully some Kun Khmer classes in the future. But yeah, things are rolling there. And I really feel like we've created this community where if you didn't attend the Wat, or if you're not Buddhist, or you're not religious, then you come to us. We've had people attend our events that said that they didn't know that there were Cambodians here in the lower mainland of British Columbia. They've been here since 2001, or they grew up here but didn't connect with Khmer people. They didn't know of any Khmer people in the area. So I'm really proud of being able to do that alongside some fantastic people. So shout out to Sopetra Hang, Lori Tiang, Jonathan Eng, and Rachna as well. You guys are doing amazing. I'm so proud to be in community with you guys. All right. So that's the 4 takeaways. Next on the list of something that I wanted to talk about today is what surprised me most about this podcasting journey. I think what surprised me most is right now is that people want to connect in real life. So, podcasting, it's very intimate, and you have your voice in people's ears, and you're sharing these details about your life as well. So that doesn't seem to be enough. It seems like people want to connect more, right? Like that's just one channel of connecting, but people want to be in community in person. And, I'm seeing that with the Cambodian Professionals Network group. I think there were some meetups in the States. I think the last one was in Oregon. And, well, obviously the Cambodian Cultural Center, we've done a few events and people are just loving them, and we're getting great feedback on that. And then there was the Khmer Diaspora Conference in March, where people from mainly the US, but there were people from Canada, hey, like me, and someone from London, England as well. They were at the Khmer Diaspora Conference, and it was just such a magical event. Just to be in the same rooms as these people who are making a difference in their communities as well. It's very empowering and very inspiring. That was the sort of environment that I think people are seeking, that they want to be in right now too. See how they can help make a difference, and you get your ideas from people who are already doing it too, right? So, yeah, that leads me to the fourth thing I wanted to talk about, which is the future of Khmer Voices. Oh, yes. So, that's another thing. I am doing Khmer Voices live podcast in Hamilton. It's super special. I didn't even realize this. Okay, so I thought initially, oh my goodness, this is perfect because Hamilton is where I grew up and it's overshadowed by Toronto. So, I want to give the mic to these people who don't that aren't really the first choice that you would think of. Like you would think Toronto because it's the largest city in Canada, so you have more people to highlight, that sort of thing, right? Like you think that there's more people to highlight and doing amazing things there, but I want want to give a shout out to Hamilton. Hamilton is often overlooked. And I have three people on the panel that are amazing. I have one person who's a restaurateur, uh, one who is in real estate and digital fintech, and another is a Gun Khmer teacher. Like, what? Yeah, he's so Bu Clean, who is Manin Hack, that's his official name. He is one of two teachers in Canada to be teaching our ancient martial arts. Like, I have him on the panel. And then I'm also going to have a blessing ceremony as part of the event as well. But yes, I think I digressed a bit. I talked about why it's special to me, but I want to emphasize why it's special to Cambodian Canadians. Like, we've never had an event like this. It just dawned on me the other day. I'm like, whoa, I'm putting on an historic event. Like, I don't want to make myself sound grandiose or anything, but like, it is a big deal. And if I'm not going to make a big deal, who's going to make it a big deal? So I'm making this a big deal. This is the first ever of its kind event in Canada for Cambodians. Like, what? So I'm hoping the media actually comes out to this. I've invited them, but haven't heard anything yet. I've sent follow up emails today. So we'll see. 2.5 weeks left, and we have a handful of tickets left. If you are in the Hamilton area and you are interested in joining, definitely get your tickets. Go to my website at vannyw.com/events, and you can buy straight from there. Only a handful of tickets left, guys. So get on it. All right. So that leads me to the future of Khmer Voices. This is what I want to end the podcast with. The future of Khmer Voices. Now, I mentioned that I'll be going on a break in the summer and maybe doing a few bonus episodes. But going forward in September, when I come back, I want to focus on regions and provide more context to those regions where our communities are living. So, for example, I'm going to start with Hamilton. And then, with this launch in Hamilton happening in July, on July 5th, I want to offer some historical facts about us in Hamilton. So, yeah, when you hear stories here on the podcast, it's very individual. And what inspired me to kind of do this, part of my inspiration was my conversation with Denise Meek when she was talking about growing up in Atlanta. And it was so interesting because for example, like, she shared how a lot of Cambodians don't like to participate in the census. So there's probably an underreporting of how many Cambodians there are living in Atlanta, which kind of intrigued me because I feel like that might be the case for the rest of the world as well. And it just got me thinking more about like how unique our communities are as well, and how, depending on where you are. For example, like, there were gangs in Hamilton as well, but not the same extent as, like, I'd say Long Beach, because we didn't have like a big gang problem already in Hamilton. I'm not an expert on that sort of thing, but I know that we did have like rumblings of gangs, and I think there was gang activity and gang violence, but not to the same extent as there was in Long Beach, where drive-bys was not normal. Because I've spoken to a few people from Long Beach and they mentioned drive-bys. I was like, whoa, I don't ever recall that. But having said that, I'm just very interested in learning more about the sort of environment that our people were put in and how that affected us and how it affected the person. So yeah, it'll provide more nuance to each of the conversations, and yeah, you guys will get a better understanding as well. So I hope you enjoy that. So that's it for my solo episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to know from you guys, like, what do you think I can do to add to the podcast to give it more pizzazz? Um, I'm, I hear you guys telling me like, oh, you enjoy the podcast, but I don't really hear, oh, you should do this, or not that I will take your advice right away, but I like to hear what people are interested in hearing, right? Yeah. So, yeah, just to summarize what I talked about, give you a brief update of what's happening. Two more episodes left. Gonna go on a break, and season two comes to a close, and then season three will start again in September. But I'll have some bonus episodes. Then I shared my four takeaways. Number one being identity is a journey. Number two, our parents sacrifice so much more than we actually realize. And number three, starting perfectly. Number four is community doesn't build itself. And then what surprised me most about this podcasting journey is the fact that people want to connect in real life, which leads me to my last point, the future of Khmer Voices. I am going to be visiting a city near you. Yeah, starting off with Hamilton, Ontario in July. And I think I may be doing one in Vancouver soon, of course. Like that makes sense. I live here. And looking at Seattle, since Seattle's not too far away, looking at Long Beach in April. And yeah, it's exciting for me. I hope it's exciting for you guys too. Well, guys, yes, let me know if there's anything that you want to hear or see when it comes to seeing. Again, it's only going to be these quarterly solo episodes because I want to focus on the conversation with my guests. I feel like when you're on camera, some people may not feel as comfortable being vulnerable and are self-conscious. So I want to keep it that way. And plus, like, who likes to get ready to be on video? I don't. I just happened to be meeting a friend today, so I look somewhat presentable. Anyways, yeah, that's it for now. So I'm all going down for listening and watching this episode. We will be back in 2 weeks with another episode of Khmer Voices.